Hello and welcome to Magical Travel Adventure. I am Lauren, your host, and today I am here with a fellow agent, Mary. Hi, Mary.
Hi, Lauren. Hi, everyone.
So, Mary and I work together at Carry on the Magic, and Mary is a wonderful travel agent. Oh, my email's on. That's always my signal. So Mary is one of the travel agents that I work with. She is wonderful. She has great experience. She is one of those Starcruiser people that you can reach out to because I know that it's called Starcruiser, and that's about it. So, Mary, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, Lauren. Yes. Hello, everyone. My name is Mary Wyatt. I am a travel agent with Carry on the Magic Vacations. I specialize in Disney, and today I'm going to be talking to Lauren about something that I'm passionate about, which is Disney dining, because I enjoy talking with people about all the different cuisine locations, and so this should be very interesting to hear what Lauren's choices are compared with mine.
Yes, this is a blind reveal. So, yes, we are going to talk today about our top 5 restaurants and at Disney World, and these are ones where you would need a reservation. That's what table service means, where you sit down at a table and someone comes and either takes your order or it's a family style or buffet type of meal. So, Mary, I will let you go first. What is one of yours? We're not ranking them in any maybe specific order
All
because
right.
these are just like our 5 favorite.
We're not ranking them, but at the top of my list is Sanaa. And Sanaa Restaurant is located over at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. And a lot of people don't think about leaving the parks when they want to eat out. But I found some of the best restaurants on Disney property are in the resorts, and Sanaa is one of them. I think it's very user friendly. The wait staff there are incredible. They're passionate about the restaurant. And let me just say bread service, and I'll leave it at bread service. If you like bread, it's a must do. So Sanaa for me.
That's very interesting. So, yes, my first pick is also outside of the parks. And then mine is Topolino's. If you've ever heard me talk before, Topolino's is my absolute favorite ever, like the Riviera top, like top restaurant, top hotel, everything. So Topolino's is my number one restaurant choice. And I love the height of the restaurant because you really can see. My family loves the Skyliner and it's on the Skyliner. And I love Topolino's for breakfast. That character meet and greet with Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Daisy is fantastic. We just did it in June with my son, and he finally got to hug characters for the first time, and he was so excited. It's just such a fun experience. So that's my one.
All right, back to me.
Back to you.
Number two, I am going to stay out of the park, and this time I'm going to go to Disney Springs, and I'm going to go with Chef Art Smith Homecoming.
Okay.
And part of the reason is I like the variety of the food. It's Southern cuisine based, but they have breakfast, they have brunch, lunch, dinner. There's a little something for everyone, not overpriced. I think it would fit in almost everyone's budget, and just a very fun themed place and quite unique.
Nice. I've actually never eaten there before.
I'll put it on your list.
I know. I have to. So my next one is also not in the parks. The resorts have so many great restaurants, that's why. Um, and I am like a sucker for ambiance and views. So my second one is at Coronado Springs and it's Three Bridges. And I guess technically you don't need a reservation here, but this really is like a sit down type of restaurant. And I love this. It's literally in this like lake in Coronado, and there ironically are 3 bridges to get there. Um, and I just love it. It just has a great view, and I love it.
Awesome. I do need to backtrack. Whenever I mentioned Sanaa, I left out probably one of the most important parts of Sanaa, which is the view. And when you're dining in Sanaa, you have these picturesque windows and you're overlooking the savannah. And so outside your window, you'll see the giraffes grazing and eating. And it is one of those dining experiences that you cannot get too many places. So thank you for mentioning about 3 bridges, about the view, because sometimes that can really make the ambiance and everything really makes the restaurant. So thank you, because I wanted to go back to Sanaa.
Yeah.
I am going into the park now, and I am going to go with Jungle Cruise Skipper's Canteen over in Magic Kingdom. Again, a little unique. They've got multiple rooms that tell about voyages, and it's a nice break. It's a nice place to go when you're in Magic Kingdom, because one of the things Magic Kingdom is lacking is a lot of good table service restaurants. You have Cinderella's Castle, you have Be Our Guest, you have Crystal Palace. Those I would not give bad marks to at all. This is just a little bit unique, and because I think everyone always talks about the characters at the other 3 places, so I kind of wanted to go with something different. Not that the others aren't great, they really are, but
Yeah, and don't they have a secret special cheese appetizer?
well, they have different special appetizers. One of the appetizers that was on a secret menu that we got once was in a little metal cup that says Jungle Cruise on it, and it was shrimp in this yummy sauce, and you got to take the cup home with you.
Wow.
So you never know what's going to pop on the menu. So
Wow.
always ask about the secret menu.
Yes, that
Absolutely.
is wonderful. Okay, I am also going into my parks with my next choice, and this is for Space 220 in Epcot. Again, ambiance is my thing. So this is like an experience for anyone who has never done it. You take an elevator to go up into space and eat up in space, and the ambiance is you're looking out into space and different things are floating by while you're eating. They have specialty drinks. And for someone who does not drink alcohol but does drink, I like, fun drinks. They have some really cute drinks that are non alcoholic drinks. And I like that they have 2 options. They have a lounge area and then they have the regular restaurant area. So if you're just looking to go up and see it, you could get that lounge reservation. But if you want that real sit down meal, then you can make the regular restaurant. It's a prefix menu right now, and I just love it, and I can't wait to take my son there. He's going to be so excited to go.
I agree with you, Lauren. We were lucky enough to get to go right after they first opened. And all I could say was, whoever thought that cauliflower would taste so great?
Right?
Oh, cauliflower. I mean, seriously, whoever thought you would be raving about the cauliflower? But I left there, I'm like, oh my gosh, this was the best ever. So I agree. Yeah, it's totally a great place to go.
Yes.
Back to me. I think I will stay in the park, and I'm going to go with a restaurant in Epcot that my family loves. It's Le Cellier. It's in Canada. It is a pricier restaurant. It is a signature restaurant. The good thing about it is it's a signature restaurant, but you don't have to worry if you're like, oh, I didn't bring like clothes to, dress up like you would have to at like California Grill or Topolino's. Any of those restaurants that have a dress code, you still have a signature dining as far as food, but you don't have to worry about that while you're in the park. Again, it is a little bit more pricey, but everything there, I've never had a bad meal there. The steaks are out of this world. Canadian cheese soup, oh my gosh, and pretzel bread. I could just like live on that. So yeah, Le Cellier takes it for Epcot for me.
Nice. I've eaten there a really long time ago. So yeah, I know I have a lot of Canadian friends, and they they talk about it too, that the cheddar cheese soup, that's what everyone always talks
Oh
about.
my gosh.
So I am going back out of the parks for this one, and I'm going back to Disney Springs, and I am going to go to the boathouse.
Yes.
And the boathouse has both sentimental reasons, and I just, again, I love a good ambiance. I'm from New England, as is Mary, and I grew up by the beach. So I love boats. I don't actually like always being on the boats, but I like seeing the boats, and I just like that atmosphere. My husband and I have done the amphicars, the cars that you could take there that go into the water. And they also have these, as they have a store that's associated with it, and they sell these rubber ducks, and they're like super special rubber ducks. We have one that's in an amphicar, we have a cow one, and we bought them when we found out we were pregnant with my son from there. And now he has them in his bathtub. So it's definitely a special thing that we have. And there, I can tell you, these rubber ducks last a long time. He's 4, and they're still fine. They don't hold water, and they float.
I love it, and I agree with you completely on Boathouse. In fact, my husband and I are going to be going in a couple weeks for our anniversary, and that's where we're going for our anniversary.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we love Boathouse too. It's so hard to pick when you have so many favorites, and you're trying to give people a perspective everywhere. But yes, definitely.
Yes. All right, you're good on your last one.
I'm on my last one, and this is so hard because, like, a lot of these places make the list, and then you're like, "Oh, can I do an honorable mention?" Because you just don't have enough room. So I'm going to go to another restaurant that is different, and it is Yak and Yeti. It is in Animal Kingdom Park. It is very different, very unique. And very reasonably priced, because I think, again, a lot of people think that all the table service restaurants, some people call them ADRs, for advanced dining reservations. I think they just see dollar signs. And this is another one that the ambiance is great. It's just fun. The meals are fun. It's inexpensive. And it's a great place to go in Animal Kingdom.
Nice.
Yes.
Very good choice. All right. So for my last choice, I'm going back into the parks. I'm actually going back to Epcot, and I'm going to Tuto, Italia in Italy. And again, this is another restaurant that my mom and I used to go to all the time. We didn't go a lot when I was younger to Disney World. I guess we did, yes. But we actually went a lot more. My mom moved down to Florida, and we ended up going even just for one day. And we had this very set schedule where we would start off in Magic Kingdom and then take the monorail over to Epcot, eat in Italy, and then come back. So, because we would just go for the day. And so that has fond memories. And my mom wanted to take me to Disney when I was pregnant, so we could get all these pictures of me being pregnant, and then bring my son and recreate all those pictures. So this was one of the places that she was super excited about, and we took some pictures here and then took my son there. So we have a lot of great memories there.
That is awesome. I have to ask, is Tudo where Alfredo's used to be? Or am I really dating myself by saying Alfredo's?
You are, because I don't remember what it was called, if it did
There's
change. It's the
Alfredo's.
one in the back. Like
Okay, in
it's
the back. Okay, so maybe via Napoli. I'm thinking of the one where you're looking at the statue and it's to the left, and it's the long restaurant. That used to be Alfredo's.
yeah, I think that's the one that's in front. Like there's 2 now that are like back to back.
Okay.
So it's the one that's further back.
I have not tried Tudo's, so I'm going to have to add that to my list now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. We didn't have any matching ones. So now I think we need to do a trip where like
We do.
me try all of yours and you try all of mine.
And say we're going to do a foodie only, tasting and go all around the world, because we were talking, and there are so many that could not make my list. But I do want to give a shout out to one other thing, and that is for you people that are thinking of doing Starcruiser, Galactic Starcruiser. The food there, the dinner was out of this world, and I'm not saying that as a pun. It was just truly amazing cuisine, and so I have to give a shout out to that. But I know that isn't for everyone. You can only dine there if you do partake in the Starcruiser cruising. But another good place, just so many places that have unique cuisine.
But that's good to know, because if you're going to do Starcruiser, you're there for, 2.5 days, almost 3 days. So you need the food to be good.
And the dinners were just absolutely amazing. I am team blue shrimp. I like the blue shrimp. I know some people are saying no to the blue shrimp. I actually very much liked it. There wasn't anything that I didn't like. So I would give them a shout out. But what about you? Do you have any like honorable mentions, places that you always go that you would recommend other than your top 5?
So I guess it's not a table service restaurant, but in Animal Kingdom at Nomad Lounge, I think that is by far, like, you got to go there.
Yes, I have not been to Nomad, but they share the kitchen with Tiffin's, and on our next visit, we have reservations to Tiffin's, so I'm really looking forward to trying it.
Yeah.
So I'll have to check that out.
Definitely. All right. Well, Mary, thank you so much for coming on. This was so wonderful. And again, Mary's information is below in the show notes, so you can reach out to her, or if you need to reach out to me, I can get you to Mary, no problem. And hopefully we can have you on again talking about some more food stuff.
It would be fun. It would be fun. And I really do think we need to plan like an all-purpose foodie excursion.
Definitely. Well, thank you, Mary.
Thank you, Lauren.
All right, everyone. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.
Bye.